Ahoy, mateys, and welcome aboard. Uh, there's so much to talk about today that I don't know if we'll get around to guessing this channel or not. Timmy Ray, I see you. I watched that video this morning, and your other one from last night. That one from last night uh, that looked like Daytona. I'm really interested in that. I don't know. I'll talk to you about it later. Gives me some ideas. Gives me some ideas what you might be up to, too. All right. So welcome, Timmy, and Todd is here. Todd, you got one of the comments of the week last week. Actually, I think it's going to go to either, I don't know. I think Mark may have got comment of the week. I'll let you know. And then we got Sue's here. I got one for you, Sue. Well, actually, Mark's comment from last Wednesday. I think your husband Bob would love it. He will love it. So in a few minutes, maybe he can be listening in here. Carl's not working today. Welcome aboard, by the way. And we can go back and watch you because you just said something about being here twice. Well, you're here, but then you were there on your own live stream, I think. Oh, and speaking of live streams and that type of thing, I just got off of Tina's. Well, it wasn't a live stream. Well, it is and it isn't. It's a premiere, which is basically a video that she already did, and then it's set as a live stream so she can be in the chat with us. So that's cool. I like how that works. I may do that one of these days. I've never done a premiere. But anyways, that's definitely worth going back and watching Tina's The Outsider. It's real. It's what's going on, which is cool. She's got a lot to talk about, too. And she'll even have more next week. So the groundhog, he may have to stay awake because we've got a lot going on. All right. Oh, well, let me get to it here. Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. Okay, Brian wanted me to upload the video. Look like a NASCAR track. Oh, okay. Copyright, really? I mean, Bob does it with his truck game. Why would that other be copyrighted? Is it some kind of national show or what? I mean, it's a simulated game, is it not? I mean, it looked like something I'd want to play. Racing, kind of like Bob's truck driving things. But it looked like that might be a good online game that people might even pay to play. I don't know. Especially if there was some money to be won, real money. I don't know. There's just some ideas there that you kind of got me thinking about. Anyways, welcome aboard, Cookie. See, we got Nancy, we got Cookie, we got Todd, we got Sue, and Timmy. We're doing good. So, and Todd, one of the comments from last week, Wednesday, that Wednesday night show, at one time we had 23 in the house. Now, I haven't looked up my hours today, but I looked it up last night. So since Wednesday, we had 41 hours here on this channel. Our goal is 4,000, obviously, or more. And the playlist is working. People are watching. I think the live stream is helping. As of last night at 10 p.m., we were at 2488. So that's a gain of 43 hours since Wednesday. So, oh, music in the video. I see it. Okay, Timmy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew about you have to pay for the game, but what Timmy was saying that there's music in that video. You know what, Timmy? What if you was to turn the volume down? Well, that wouldn't be as much fun because of the noise of the engines and stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I don't know. I still have some ideas. Maybe we make our own game. Or maybe you make your own game, Timmy, and then you can broadcast it on that TV channel down there. And I'll sit up in the radio tower and broadcast. Hey, I can do auctioneering. Why can't I be a broadcaster for NASCAR style racing on a video game? I can multitask. This is how we do it. Oh, I'm silly today. I have got so much going on. This past week has been full. First, I'd like to say that Shift Smart application that I use on my phone. In fact, Patsy just called me a couple minutes ago. Says, "Hey, there's more jobs." Well, I can't look at them right now, but the jobs for next week, or at least for part of next week, have already been posted. So when I get down to live streaming here, I'm going to see which ones I can grab. I can't work Tuesday, but I plan on working Wednesday and maybe Monday as well, wherever I can get some hours. It's not hard work. The hardest thing is the stupid application. Get it to work right. I punch in, I take the picture where I'm at and all this and that. And then on the phone side of the application, like where you guys can message me on my phone number. Well, on that side of the application, I get, you didn't show up for your shift. You're not going to get more shift opportunities. Or you didn't punch out. Or you didn't do this. You didn't do that. And it's a bunch of robots. Fortunately, thanks to Patsy, she gave me the number of this guy that totally is cool. He's higher up in Shift Smart, and I feel sorry for the guy. He's probably working 60, 70 hours a week. But I mean, he's probably working from home, so that's the better part of it. But to have time alone with his family, I don't know if he gets it or not, because so many of us are going into a job and then it's screwed up. And guess what? He gets called, not just by me and Patsy. This is a nationwide company, which is one of the reasons that I'm liking it. I'll tell you just a second, Todd. But I can go, once I'm ready to really start traveling, and I'm going to experiment with this. I thought I was going to experiment with it this month, but I'm not quite ready. But once I get Serendipity 2.0 actually running good, where all the lights work and everything, well, the fortuitous, the camper is on Serendipity 2.0, and what I want to do with those girls is head out for 3-4 days. I'm thinking I'll head towards Hartford, so I know where I can park overnight. And the following morning, I'll get on Shift Smart, or maybe I already know, but I'll go on the application and say, yeah, I'll work over there, and go work 4 hours and make, $60. And then come back to the camper, or I'll drive the camper to the location, get in the camper and head out, drive the rest of the day till my next more or less planned destination, planned parking spot, and do it again. Stay overnight, enjoy myself, whatever I'm doing. Might be a casino, don't know. And then the next day, either move on or work. So that's an experiment to see how will it go. Will it support me? put gas in the vehicle. And hey, once Holly has been weaned off of me being her nurse, which would be wonderful if I could get that done by like Thanksgiving, so we have something to be thankful for. This is how we do it. Anyways, but wouldn't that be cool if I could hop on the bus, Gus? Think you do plans, Stan. Anyways, get on the bus and head south. Get out of here before the winter hits again. Guess who is here? I missed them coming in too. They're there. Okay. We'll figure it out, Timmy. Yeah, I'm going back through I'm sitting there talking. I wasn't watching chat. Oh, Ringo's here. Justin and Christina are here, of course. And Timmy gave me a comment. I don't know. You said something about your phone. We'll get it figured out. I can't get my volume on my phone to go up. The phone will ring, and I don't know. It's too low. I'm going to Verizon this afternoon. I got to go to Wally World anyways. And guess what? Verizon's across the street. So instead of doing some work here in the yard like I should be, because it's 42 degrees today, it's breezy. So, okay, I'll make an excuse. I'll go to Wally World and do what I got to do there. And then I'm going to cross the street and see if Verizon can help me out. I have a feeling I'm going to be coming home with a new phone. If it's free. I'm not going to sit there and go, well, okay, I'll give you $500. No. No, I've got a free phone right now. And ouch. Included with my plan. It's going on 2.5 years old. It's cracked up here in the corner. Can't see what the charge is without squinting. I don't know. Maybe we'll, replace this phone, and if it's free, included with my plan, I'm paying god awful money per month anyways. So I think they owe me a phone. 82. Well, I don't think you're in Quebec. You're making me laugh. MJ, welcome aboard. Somebody said something. Oh, Nancy Drew, I think, said something about working from home. Yeah, Dan from the Shift Smart company, I'm sure he works from home. And other people that work at Shift Smart. But I wish they'd get rid of the robots. The robots are assholes. You'd be better off dealing with live people. I realize, applications use robots for standard questions and standard this and standard that. But robots are impersonal. Anybody else notice that? Deerfield, Florida. You are so lucky. I'm not going to go to Sam's. I don't have a membership at Sam's. I'll just go to Wally World, which is right across the street. So, 38 in February. Yeah, I hear you, Nancy. We're 42 or will be this afternoon. Box D, welcome aboard. Yeah, we're going through all the news that is news. And there's a lot. RV Ashes in April is here. Welcome aboard, Margie and Jeff. Thank you guys for all your support. This is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So this past week, I've been working for Shift Smart. It's 4 hours per shift, and it's been gas station work. You go in, and if you're a cleaner, then you clean. Whatever the bosses or the people there want you to clean, or you know what, I can walk in and say, well, this place needs this, and I start doing it. I don't need direction. I've owned stores. I owned a restaurant. I've worked at gas stations before. I know what has to be done. Stock the coolers. That's merchandising. I did that yesterday. I don't like merchandising as much as I like cleaning, but Because you're stuck back there in the cooler and you're out of the action. But if you're out in the store cleaning, and customers are coming in, they're tripping over you because you're down on the ground cleaning. The shelves or the maybe along the edge of the, when I clean, I don't just sit there and mop the floor and call it good. I get down there and get it right along the edges of the bottom of the shelves and get those hidden spiders and the mouse turds cleaned up. Nobody else does that. But that's another reason why I'm kind of well liked already by this company and by the customers. See, the gas stations are the customers, and I'm basically an independent contractor. Well, I'm working for ShiftSmart, but ShiftSmart's the independent contractor for these gas station chains. And it's actually kind of amazing. I only know of one mom and pop gas station in probably a 50-mile radius of my house, and it's right here on the corner. Probably why they sell gas 30 cents cheaper than anybody else, because they're not a big chain of gas stations. The gas stations I've worked at this past week have all been Marathons, Admiral. It's hard to know which is which. Marathons and Admirals and next door stores are all kind of combined. I mean, you go, the station's red, white, and blue. You'd almost think you were at Speedway, but Speedway has a different way they color their walls, whereas Admirals and Marathons are the same. So you're at one of them. But I enjoy doing it. And 4 hours is no big deal. I did a double shift the other day. And they pay you within 30 hours you get paid. So it's great for that's good for a lot of people that only want to work part-time, but they don't want to wait a week for money. They want money now. So within the next day, usually, I've had that happen already. Work, and then all of a sudden, within 24 hours, boom, I got paid right on my card. So I'm good with that. Thanks, Timmy. YouTube video, all right. Put that up. KT Spirit, welcome aboard. So I'm really, really liking working for this company so far. But you know what? Because of the application being a pain in the ass, it's taken me almost 7 weeks. The very first day I showed up for work, and now I had the application installed 2 weeks before, but the first opportunity I got to work was on New Year's Day, and I showed up at the job, and the manager inside said, well, you're not dressed appropriately. I was there to clean, so I didn't wear my Sunday best. She says, no, if you're going to be here, you have to have brown slacks, a beige colored shirt, you got to wear our vest, and you can't have a hoodie on. I said, well, it's cold outside. I got to empty the trash and stuff outside. I'm sorry, sir, you're not appropriately dressed. I said, well, hide and want. No, I didn't flash her, but I was kind of disappointed. But I got a hold of the ShiftSmart boss, and he said, what? Well, it's kind of weird, but that particular chain of gas stations are now, I've seen Patsy show up for work. They go, oh, well, we're saving that work for our employees. We don't need you today. Patsy just drove 25 miles one way to get there because it was her assigned shift, and she gets turned away. And she's dressed just as fine, too, but she didn't get turned away because of how she was dressed. She got turned away because they're saving the work that Patsy would have done because the manager wants her or his employees to do some work rather than stand around, which I understand. But then why are the owners hiring us to come in and do stuff like merchandising and cleaning, and they want their places to look good. And then they hire these people that they guard the cigarettes and the lottery tickets behind the counter, and then they go outside and have a smoke when they have some time, and they don't do what we are hired to do. Somehow it'll all work out. So for that particular gas station, when I had a bad experience, Patsy's had bad experiences. We've heard that from others. No, we don't even want to work for them. They post a job, and most of us are going, not signing up for that one. And then location too. There's parts of town they need a worker. Well, I'm not going to that part of town. Sorry, I'm not equipped. I don't have my CPL. Oh, that's right, Uncle Lisa. A little French maid's outfit. Well, actually, I'd like to see you. Okay. I stepped in it again. All right. Welcome aboard, whoever I've missed. Cookie. Cookie's cool. I don't know if you've seen him on live streams. I've met him in person. He's really cool, Uncle Lisa. Uncle Lisa, I'm waiting for BB3 to call me. I have a thing going on where I don't know, she might be able to do a collaboration with another channel, but I'm waiting to hear from her. I know she knows, or at least if she's been checking her messages, she should know to give me a call. So we'll see. All right, moving on. Should I change the background? Well, that sounds good to me. I'll put that up there just for a second because it's taking up quite a bit of room on the virtual background, which we need virtual background to be guessing who this channel is. So that's why we're here, right? Or are we just here to chat? Yes, Todd. That's another reason I'm experimenting with it. I'm basically getting my feet wet and see how it works. I'll test it out here in the state. And if it, especially if they get this app to where it works a little more easily, like DoorDash app works pretty easy and smooth. This one's not quite so easy and smooth yet. I think it will be. But yes, a person could, do like I said, you're staying overnight somewhere where you're parked. You wake up in the morning and say, well, it's time to see if I can make some money today. And you go on the application and say, okay, I go over here to this gas station just over here a couple miles away and stock the coolers, clean, and like if you have pets like Tina, it's not like you're gone trying to leave your pet. You drive to the location. They don't mind if you go out and, you're allowed a break. So a couple hours, it's not strict. And for instance, if you're working at a gas station, you're cleaning, well, guess what? You're going to be doing a little bit of outdoor work as well. So you park your van right by the dumpsters. When you put the trash in, you check on your dog or your animal or your pet or your whatever. I mean, nobody's going to say shit. Oh, wow. You know what? I do remember her saying something about last week about not doing all of her live streams. Middle of nowhere with farms, the eyes can see. Cool. That is cool. Thank you for putting up Nancy's link here. You've got friends, Nancy. All right. So yeah, I'm going to Wally Worlds and Verizon today, this afternoon, before we come on live tonight. I believe Holly will be on tonight. She's feeling better. She's sleeping right now, so let's just let sleeping people be. What's the dollars, if you don't mind? 14 is what I typically make, but they've been giving out bonuses as well. Now, that's not to say that Shift Smart hasn't had some bad apples, which Patsy and I, she has turned in at least one person for being an asshole. They come, they do all the stuff, they badge in, and then, the clerk doesn't know where they went. They think, well, that person's cleaning outside or they're stacking the cooler. No, they're asleep in a closet somewhere. Seriously. One store had a guy come in. Yep, I'm here for Shift Smart. Okay, blah, blah, blah. They told him what they needed done. He said, okay. Then he went to McDonald's and they didn't see him until he came back and punched out. So you can imagine there's scam artists out there that are taking advantage of Shift Smart's new system. And that's not good because the gas station owners, they ain't going to want to pay for nothing. So, but yeah, and then there's some, Nancy, that pay more. One group of gas stations, which is the one that we're having trouble with, but anyways, $16 an hour. Now you're an independent contractor, so I mean, if you have to pay taxes and shit like that, that's on you. Now that's why sometimes some of these places, you get some jealousy. We come in as an independent contractor and somebody, who knows, chit-chatting along the way, these employees of the gas stations find out that we make more than they do. They don't like that shit. Some of them don't. No. But hey, we don't have benefits. If we break our little tummy, we gotta go pay for it at the med center ourselves. So yeah, and we gotta drive. It's not like we're a regular employee with a gas station across the street that we work at every day, like maybe they do, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I worked in Grand Haven yesterday. No, I didn't work in Grand Haven. I worked in Grand Haven the day before. So that was, for me, that was a 60-mile round trip. So you take the gas, and now you're making $14 an hour, and then you take away the gas money from that. It dropped. So it's not all peaches and roses by any means, but I find it pretty good. And I love going new places. Like, I went to Grand Haven. I wish I didn't have to come back at dark because I saw a couple things even at dark. I got to come back here in the daylight and take pictures or make a video. I'm seeing new places. And I've actually gained a couple subscribers while I'm doing this. I take my stickers and my cards with me. And, it might happen you get in a short little conversation with somebody. Well, I do YouTube and, blah, blah. You know me, though. I blab all the time. And so... Okay, so as far as guessing this channel, this is I think we established last week, solo female, West Coast, large SUV, full-time. Did I say female? Solo female. Yeah. One pet, happens to be a cat. She's seen trees and sky, cemeteries, helicopters. Okay. Cookies channel. There we go. Thank you, Timmy. That's the data for valve replacement now. Babasa, a wholly owned sub of Resistance Coffee, has the data for valve. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Cookie, I don't think your videos are jokes. All right, more news. Free coffee at work. And sometimes, if you're there at the right time, they're getting rid of outdated candy. Don't throw it in the garbage. I'll take that. Maybe even a cookie. All right. I got to get some purple paint. I got to go to the bank. I got to go to Walmart. I got to get gas. All right. I'm talking about Shift Smart, but I got some other work that's coming up. And I'll tell you, I believe this is going to cut into doing the 1K celebration. I thought it was going to start, actually thought it was going to start yesterday. I didn't even get home till 8 o'clock last night. No, I'm too tired to go online and celebrate. And I think it's going to be that way for a while because I now have to go back to Casanova. Remember where I did the line trimming around that pond? Well, now they would like to have me clean the mechanic shop while they're kind of in their slow time right now. Okay, that'll be fun. But in exchange, they're going to work on La Fortuna and get her running better. Or who knows, something will work out. If they can't get La Fortuna running properly, there's other vehicles sitting around there that are not being used. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll end up working off the purchase of another vehicle. So I got that going on. Then probably in another week, probably next week, and I may not even be here. This Saturday shows may be canceled because I'll be in the middle of helping Holly get moved into her new apartment. So I'm thinking as far as doing the celebration, I better wait for the dust to settle. And then, believe it or not, I got other stuff going on as well. More on personal natures. I got to go in for the heart valve check and blah, blah. Let's see what else is on my list. I'm getting ready for M23, of course, gradually. Also, I picked up 2 more scrap customers. It's like, gosh. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So I think we're going to ask the word. Uh-oh. Ask the word. Oh, the La Opsa thing? La Opsa? Labsa? I'm thinking you need a part for your coffee maker. Thanks for coming aboard, Dee. It's great to have you. Georgianne Rose is aboard. Thank you. Welcome aboard, Carrie Jo. Wow. Thank you for coming aboard, Carrie. It's great. Yeah, 1,000 subs. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. Working on the hours now. But I'm not stressed about any of it. But yeah, I could use watch hours. Definitely. I'm at like 2488. So well, I'm just over halfway to the 4,000 mark. So, well, which is fine. Let's see. Oh, comment of the week. We mentioned Todd. His comment about how many people we had in the house on Wednesday night, which was 23 at one time. That's the most I've ever had. So that's cool. The Wednesday night show is growing. And I think the Saturday show is growing as well. The word is high. That's the word. are crazy if the word is high. Holy Lord, has the data for valve replacement now. Okay, the word is high. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. I don't know. I'm slow. I know that Timmy and Holly, they exchange it back and forth like, what do you mean I'm high? Or some crap. Oh, here's news that I hope turns out okay. When I had to go to work, was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. It was raining cats and dogs. I mean, I used an umbrella and I still got soaked. I'm trying to hold the umbrella. I'm trying to get my stuff loaded in the truck, which didn't start. And I dropped my notebook. It's dried out now. I'm still using it, but it's, a lot of the ink has run. So it's kind of a mess. But I'm holding the umbrella. I not only dropped my notebook, but I dropped my camera. I haven't tried my camera since, but I mean, it was submerged. It's not a waterproof camera. It is old, and it has served me well for the last 4.5 years. If I have to replace it, okay, but I really wasn't quite ready to replace the camera just yet. That's another, $150 probably, maybe more. I mean, if I'm going to upgrade to a better camera, I might as well get a better camera. But I'm not ready to yet. But in the meanwhile, if my camera doesn't work, I don't know how I'm going to make videos. We'll see. 995%. Well, thank you, Timmy. What is wrong with you? Okay. Oh, I know you're joking, Lauren. And that's nothing wrong with that. Laughter is the best medicine. All right, back to comments of the week. I'm getting to it, Susan. I know Bob's sitting there. When's he going to do the comment of the week that he thinks is so great? Chloroform stopped when we were 6. But buy the coffee or go away. I got you. All right. Yeah, where is Linda? Maybe she took a trip with BB3. They're out looking at farms, looking for horse songs. Hey, who am I to say what those girls are up to? Maxima looking. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'd like to share the air, but I'm kind of established here. No, it's all right. After the he died choking on a feather. Good one, Carl. Good one. Yeah, we don't know where Linda is. Hope she's okay. I know she's had some aching in her joints and stuff. All right. Second runner-up for comment of the week was Tina. She said I should get a shirt on. And then she actually called me and said, if I wanted to look like Johnny Depp, I need to go get one of those long white shirts. She says with the fluffy arms that all the girls would like that. Okay, but they're not easy to find. Even at the thrift store, you don't find that stuff, And I'm not going to a costume store. They're expensive. Yeah, that'd be cool to meet BB3. Oh, Uncle Lisa. Oh, wait, Cookie's leaving. Okay, I got it. All right, Cookie. Thanks for coming aboard. Carl was working on the leak. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know where Linda is right now, Georgiana. She might be lurking. That's a possibility, too. All right, Sue, are you here? Are you and Bob here? I got the comment of the week, and it has nothing to do with whether I wear a shirt or not. Well, I suppose you could stretch that a little ways and say yes, it does. But I'll change the background in a minute. Oh, there's Millie. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we're about to get to the real comment of the week, which was last Wednesday, and it was in the chat, and I didn't see it until I reviewed chat earlier today, as a matter of fact. Anyways, comment of the week came from Mark. Sue, are you here? Yes, she is. Comment of the week came from Mark, Hitch Up and Toe, which you could imagine he could probably win comment of the week every week because of his little on the edge humor. And this one's a little on the edge when you think about it, but it's not really sexual like some of it. Some of it, yeah. Well, we know Mark and Carl and Papa Drew sometimes, and me, and a couple of the other guys come in, and the girls pitch in too. And kind of, yeah, adult humor. Anyways, this came from Mark. And I've kind of changed it just slightly just to make it easier to repeat. Okay? The first step to forgiveness of someone, when you need to forgive someone, is the realization that they were born an idiot. I think that's cute. I forgive you, idiot. Ah. Oh boy. See, we are going south already. A t-shirt and a t-shirt, that's it. Okay. Yeah, he is realizing they are an idiot. You're right, Carl. Yeah, the first step in forgiveness is realizing that person's an idiot. So you forgive them. Yeah, Mark is hilarious. And I know he's not. He has those in his brain, whereas Holly has them written down on paper. Then she researched the whole week, getting jokes off of Johnny Carson and Welcome Back, Kotter, and the books I bought her for Christmas. Yeah, the village idiot. Yes, I think you can, Timmy. Whoops. Hi, Nancy. Takes the village. Yes, it does. All right, let me see if I got anything else in notes. Some of these we'll probably talk about tonight. So that's good to know about BB3 because I was kind of like, why doesn't she call me? Is she mad at me because I haven't sent the script? No, I know she's not mad. Oh, I talked about some of my ideas for videos, and we'll see if I'm going to need a new camera. So, on to guessing the channel. Yeah, that's true. You guys are funny. All right. Solo female, West Coast, at least for now, but she's full-time, so you never know. She may show up in your neighborhood and mooch dock in your driveway. Very cool gal. Has a cat, has a large SUV that's converted into a camper, RV, whatever you want to call it. Does great photography, as you can see. Two of her hobbies, for sure, are hiking and fishing. She loves fishing. She also likes helicopters. Seems to have a thing for helicopters. I don't know why. I mean, I like helicopters, and if I was able to get a shot like this, maybe I would get into helicopters. That's a big military helicopter. I think this is near her, basically where she started out. Uh, she's near a Air Force base, I believe. Mooch Dock Maintenance Road. Do not enter U.S. government property. Lethal force is permitted, and I live here. That's funny. Okay, Lucky Dog put in a guess. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that too, Timmy. Uh, so Sue, that is a really good uh, a submerged object. Okay. Um, I need to put the dolphin up there now. I just stole my train of thought. Or it could have been that squirrel. One or the other. Anyways, yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute, Timmy. Helicopters are cool. Carl saw. Okay, the channel. Fishing. I mean, yeah. But anyway, Sue, that's not Camp Goer 1. Okay, I got to figure out. That would be a 4. No, the and sign is 7. 7-4. 747 being escorted with fighter planes. Maybe they discovered that there was some young Asian geeks on their cell phones, and they were watching pictures broadcast from a balloon in Alaska. Is that possible? Hey, on TV it could be. I mean, yeah, speaking of TV, Timmy wants to talk about this. Last Wednesday, we were on the F words, and we're still going to be on the F words this coming Wednesday. Timmy had this broadcast, or our Wednesday night broadcast, was live on a TV channel in the hometown in Louisiana where he lives. I'm sure it's a privately owned Cablevision broadcast company. I lived in Arkansas, and the town I lived in Arkansas, the city owned the cable company and had their own satellite dish and had whoever running it. And then, so when you paid your cable bill, you paid it as if you were paying your water bill, your sewer bill, or your whatever. You paid your cable bill at City Hall. They owned the cable. And since they own the cable, they can put on the cable what they want. So there's at least 2 local stations on this cable company's thing. At least this is how I think it probably is, if it's similar to how Arkansas was. And Timmy knows somebody, and I was able to be broadcast on that Cablevision channel. So, yeah, we are now, all of us here in chat and myself, we're all famous now in that little town in Louisiana. They're probably watching us now. Thanks to Timmy. Yeah, I'm a TV star now, Uncle Lisa. Nancy, I think Carl would recognize Air Force One by the colors. Kiso is worldwide now. Oh, guess Carl is guessing enjoy the journey. Well, that is quite close. That is very good close based on your clues. And no, it's not. Enjoy the journey. So, yes, we are now famous on a TV station in Louisiana. we were preempted, however, by Wheel of Fortune, which is a board game played at the local nursing home. That's broadcast on that channel as well. So I probably went over, and the nursing home had rights over Timmy. Okay. We're, us little people. Oh, I'm not on TV today? Okay. Oh, that's funny. We're not little people. We're all. I'm so vain. You probably think the song is about me. I told Tina the other day, I'm not vain. She said, hell, you're not. I'm serious, I'm not vain. I don't have to have a special shirt. Come on. Steampunk. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, that's hilarious too. All right, let's see. Let's check our settings here. Let's see what this background, what kind of conversation we can get into by showing this background, which is this little bastard here. Last week, some people thought that the featured channel, that this was her pet. Come on, update. Yeah. He's the one stealing my memory. I mentioned it earlier, Timmy, but you weren't here. Timmy's got racing video going out. And he also put up one that's some kind of a simulator game for race cars. I think it showed Daytona, I believe. Although it looked a little smaller than Daytona for some reason. But it's a I don't know if it's an online game or if you have to buy it like Bob's got, the truck driving and the farm games. But it looked fun. And I thought maybe he's coming up with something to do with online racing. But there might be a copyright problem or something. Yes, it's the squirrel. Probably has a schlong, Uncle Lisa. The flamingos are cool. Yeah. We talked about it Wednesday night when we were live on that channel. So, damn tree rats. Yeah, tree rats. I was at Mary's. That's my neighbor next door, Mary and Bud, and they have a back deck in their backyard. Beautiful. And they feed the squirrels and the birds. And anyways, there is one squirrel that will come up on their deck, and if you open the slider, he'll invite himself in. He wants treats. I don't think I want a squirrel in my house. Well, I've fed them by hand. I mean, Mary's got them all. They're not scared of people. And we've got dozens of them around here, and we'll probably have 24 more. So I think there's a nest in the attic of my garage. I can hear something going on up there. I think they might be making little little uh, baby tree rats. Whoa. Wow. Jeez. I don't know if I could live down there or not. Just because that's kind of scary. Snakes and pythons and so this might sound like a South question. Uh-oh. So where that arrow is, and this is from the feature channel. This is one of the places she was fishing. But anyways, I think right there by my finger is the nose of a beaver. And there might be more than one beaver there. Well, I wouldn't doubt where Carl is in the Everglades, they have beavers that are as big as a bus. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh my. But anyways, yeah, this is from Feature Channel. As said, she loves fishing. That's one of her, and hiking. Basically loves the outdoors and helicopters. Small channel, very small, under 500, or at least as of last week. I haven't checked this week. We're about 4 minutes away. Oh, okay. The freshwater is 10 miles up, and that's where the let's see, the crocodiles are in one spot, and the alligators are in another spot. And the flamingos don't give a shit; they're in between, right? But yeah, beavers need fresh water. Me too. But I'll just have coffee for now. And as some people say, especially one person I know, and so yeah, I gotta go to Wally World. Verizon's here in a little bit, and I gotta check the mail, and I gotta get gas, and I might have to put some antifreeze in the truck, and I better wake Holly before I go and see if she wants her oxygen changed over to the daytime oxygen. She's still on nighttime oxygen, which is called her BPAP. Whew. And since I've been working this past week, she's starting to get used to taking care of changing her own oxygen and giving herself her own shot and a few other things that she depended on me for. So gradually weaning. I didn't say wiener, I said weaning. Okay. Max Air 420, welcome aboard. Welcome back, Otter. Oh, Todd, I think you just got comment of the week. Good one. Oh, my. I got it. So Carl started it, but Todd finished it. Very good. Oh, man, this family is funny. We have a blast. We definitely have a blast. So I think that's about it. I'm going to check out my camera today. I got this I got to take. Oh, there's an idea for a video I'm supposed to do as well at that shop, which makes sense. At least before and after pictures. Pop-ups. Oh, I thought for a minute Lucky Dog was asking me to reveal who the channel is. Nope, not until tonight. If nobody guesses it tonight, I will let you know who this lady is. And I'll need Sue and or Linda to post the links. So, this is probably the shortest live stream in the history of Jack, Captain Jack, because I'm actually going to end on time. So I'm not stepping on toes. I don't know who's on, doesn't matter. Extracted pure alcohol from junk food, like the people from Flamingo Village in the early 1900s made moonshine. Whoa. You know, I wonder if we're born with that need to screw our brains up. Alcohol goes back thousands of years. We only know a little more about alcohol from hearing stories from the 1200s, making mead. But then also, aside from alcohol, and maybe this is why the Native Americans can't handle alcohol, but maybe we, European-based assholes, can't take peyote. I don't know. Ask your neighbor, Native American, and don't show up at his door with a bottle of whiskey, okay? You might not get out of there. Hey, a lot of people love go-kart racing. It's for sale. Look at the history of familiar blah blah blah. I can't talk. All right, it is 2 minutes after. It is time for me to do the welcome stuff. Yeah, you're right. Wait a minute. You're ending, now you're welcoming. No, I mean, I'm already welcoming you ahead of time tonight to the 6 p.m. Eastern show for Guest Channel. And Holly, by golly, should be with me tonight with a weekly laugh report. And also, don't forget Wednesday, where we'll be doing more of, ta-da, the Why Do We Say It? And if you haven't been there, you want to be. It's fun. It's participation. You know, for our new people coming in, they'll get a chip. This one happens to be Jay Charles. He was new this past Wednesday, so he's got his own permanent chip. So if he comes back on Wednesday, I don't have to make him a chip because he's already got one. Is it Holly's channel? No, it's not. Holly does not have a channel. Ah, I see. That's interesting, Carl. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. So in the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles, you know how. And may God bless. We'll see you later on. Thank you for being aboard. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you. End the broadcast. F equals Frank. Okay.